This problem starts by telling us that we have a weighted die, and that on that weighted die, all odd numbers are equally likely, all even numbers are equally likely. Odd numbers are k times as likely as the even numbers, and then we're given the probability of the number 4 is 1 over 15. Well, we're talking about a die. We know that a die has 6 different sides, okay, conventional die. It's weighted. That means the probabilities may not all be the same for each of the different sides on the die. But we do know that the die has 6 sides. And so again, excuse me, again we can go to this idea of a partition and say there are 6 different possible results. That is, I get either a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 on the die. And the probabilities of those 6 results have to add up to 1. Let's see what we know about this. One of the things we know is the probability of getting a 4 is 1 over 15. So we can put a 1 over 15 there. What else do we know? We know that all even numbers are equally likely. So since the probability of 4 is 1/15th, we know the probability of getting a 2 has got to be 1/15th. The probability of getting a 6 has got to be 1/15th. The even numbers are all equally likely. Okay. We already got that in there. The odd numbers are all equally likely. The odd numbers are k times as likely as the even numbers. So the number 1 is k times 1/15th. Well, all the odd numbers being equally likely means that number 3 has to be k times a 15th, and the number 5 has to be k times a 15th. Okay. That's to say that the odd numbers, each odd number is k times as likely as the even numbers. All right, adding these things up, these things all have to add up to 1. So k times 1 over 15, that's k over 15. And here we have 1 over 15, another k over 15, another 1 over 15, another k over 15, and another 1 over 15. Okay. So adding up all 6 boxes, we have to get 1. All right, so the 1/15ths, these 3 numbers add together, to give you 3 over 15. And then k over 15 plus another k over 15 plus another k over 15, that's 3k over 15. Stuff all has to add up to 1. All right, let's go ahead and multiply the whole equation through by 15 to get rid of these fractions. So if I multiply everything by 15, here I get 3. Here I get 3k, and then on the right side, 1 times 15 is 15. Okay, so subtract 3 from both sides of that equation. Get it. 3k has to be 12. Divide both sides of the equation by 3. We would get that k has to be 4. And so if k is 4, that would mean that this was 4 out of 15, that was 4 out of 15, that was 4 out of 15. You can check your answer. If you use k equals 4, adding up everything in the box does give you 1. So we have a correct answer. That correct answer here is k equals 4.